Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from Tampa. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Juke the defender. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Jones once more. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Shuck. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Coming out, throwing is Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First down, here's Baker. That's complete, downfield to Godwin. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
At the 5-yard line.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Irving here from the gun. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just 1 yard on 1st and goal. Still 4 yards to go on 2nd.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
There's another for Irving. And he's not going to be denied a second time. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Saints nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. I'll start with a give to Jones. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Flushed out of the pocket. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Goes to show you, Brock, even when you have a play pretty well covered, those tight ends can still find a way to get you.
And I know people get tired of me and other broadcasters calling tight ends mismatches. But we'll stop calling them that when it's no longer true. And as the average tight end continues becoming more athletic by the year in this league, it will only continue getting tougher and tougher to stop in coverage.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Baker. It's caught. It's Cade Otton. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Hey, 180.
Baker now off the play fake. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Catch is made down the right sideline. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Baker throwing again. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Regular. 180, start.
Mayfield to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this fourth down.
An 8-yard pickup. Brings up fourth down.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers break the tie here in the first.
Okay, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, well, they better regroup.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Saints 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Chuck to throw. Running a screen now for Jones. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 39-yard line.
Chuck now from the gun. He lets one fly deep downfield. Has it down close. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints trim the lead to 1. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Colt with a catch. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. One play in, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down throw here, Mayfield. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
First and 10, here's Jones. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Hauled down by Christian Izzian.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has some downfield work in the left. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him 24 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the gun, Jones gets it.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shuck working from the gun. Gets it through the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Kate, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. That's complete. Here's Jones. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Jones will not score. The defense holds and stops him toward that goal line. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Back to Jones. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain. And now they're just inches short for 3rd down.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Chuck now on 3rd and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Buccaneers 14.
Reed now to kick this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
King.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Right side hauled in by Godwin. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. His running back hauls it in deep right. They get 27 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
That's good for a Tampa Bay. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Baker now from the gun. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So 2nd down coming up. Throwing again. It's Mayfield. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Once more, it's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers tie this game at 21.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
He's going deep. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Third down, here's Shuck. He's trying another one deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's 4th down. He fields this at the 18. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, here's Baker. Launches one deep downfield. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Shuck now on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Shuck. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Brings up second down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
King, 180. Real. Regular, up, point it right.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Finds a seam down the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions.
That's cut at the 4. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints, 21.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. First and 10. Here's Shuck. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there.
Incomplete.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
At the 35-yard line.
He'll throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. Gain's good there, partner. A nice 7-yard effort, but they're still well short, and this is going to be 4th down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. That's completed right side. We'll not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
It's one of those situations that I really can't critique the defensive call at all. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately, the Jimmies and Joes, in double coverage of that tight end, couldn't get it done.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And a man is there to knock that away.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
On 2nd and 10. Mayfield again. Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Oh, what a catch. Back in the end zone. We got to check the feet. Check the feet. Did he get him? No. Incomplete. Oh, great effort. Just couldn't toe tap it in. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Hey, alert, alert! 180! What's up?
Mayfield to throw again. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Roflin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
Saints 21.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Pressure coming, it's Shuck. Dumped off to his running back. And on 1st down, no place to go here. They're going to take him out about a yard behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shuck working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. They'll motion Smith left. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
Another try following the sack. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Buccaneers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
You knew it before this drive started that field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
180!
Mayfield from his end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Point it right.
Throwing again from their own end zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Hits his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Once more, it's Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up second down. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's loaded another one up. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Shotgun snap to Shaw. Short pass brought in. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Trying for the deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the third. Chris Olave with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints get it back to a 14-point game. Reed now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Running right, it's Irving. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st down throw here, Mayfield. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Jonas Sinker. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Handoff here for Miller. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Chuck now from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Chuck. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Chuck now on 1st down. Firing one deep for the end zone. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, and get to Miller. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Here's another for him. And this is stopped behind the line as well.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Throwing, Baker. He puts everything behind this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Completed to his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense. That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing again is Baker. Finds him on the crossing route. And he works this to the 38 before going down. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
That's another Tampa Bay.
Baker throwing again. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers have likely locked up the win right there. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Chuck's going to throw here. Caught by his back. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10. Here's Chuck. Taken in by Hill, right side. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Second down at the 47-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers and they're the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
3rd down, here's Shuck. Taking a deep shot here. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. Groupie to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints get it back to a 14-point game.
Saints 35.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 3rd down.
180.
Baker now from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 3-score game in the fourth. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21.
56. Saints 35.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Now they send their back in motion right. Here's shot, 1st and 10. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Grouping adds the extra point. And the Saints get it back to a 14-point game.
Saints 42.
Reed now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3. Out of it.
He was brought down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's Baker. Down the field. Evans has it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
1st and 10.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. They've got 1st down from the 31. From the gun, Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He finds Evans, left side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They're going to pass it here. On the move, headed right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield hits his running back. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little game on top of it.
And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Here's the give to Irving. And the Buccaneers get that first down. And that should be enough to start the celebration and earn them this win.
It's a gain of 2.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
Mayfield now from the gun. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers have likely locked up the win right there. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21.
Buccaneers 63. Saints 42. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Chuck now from the gun. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he's going to dream it out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Chuck working from the gun. No surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception. First down. Here's Baker. This one just thrown away. So an anticlimactic ending to this football game. Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.